Hello, my dear students. You are warmly welcome to e-learning empowerment training SOP 4, Self-Assessment Development. You all have knowledgeable, experienced people. Hope you will get more from SOP 4. At that moment, we all have experience in SOP 1, Storyboard Development, SOP 2, Introductory Video Development, SOP 3, Course Content Development, and today we'll discuss SOP 4, Self-Development Assessment. In here, I wish to discuss with you what is self-assessment, to who are our target group, what is our time frame, how to organize self-assessment. Our learning objectives mentioned as access to learner achieve his or her learning content specified in storyboard, cross-check if I successfully implemented my e-learning digital course module. We'll see the technologies we used to empower this module. First one, holistic approach to move to education. The learner knowing how to learn. Then self-motivation, confidence, educational improvement and creativity and problem solving. Normally we called this holistic approach as brain, heart, and hand integration. The other one called as Bloom's taxonomy. In here, the revised version I found from web. Remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, and creating. Now we move to next heading. What is self-assessment? Self-assessment is defined as the involvement of learners in making judgment about their achievements and the outcome of their learning, and is a valuable approach to supporting students' learning, particularly when used formatively. And we go to that web page for more information. In here, in this web page, Adult Education Teacher Competencies Self-Assessments categorized in different headings. Relevant to my teaching, my own professionality, program priority level, subtitles, reflections on my self-scoring, possible professional development activities. These are more important to us for develop our profession, our path. Now we'll see the advantages of self-assessments. You can read this article and gain more knowledge about these benefits of self-assessment. We'll move to next slide. Adult education. We clearly know all of our students are in 18 to 30 or more in age. So, definition published by UNESCO says education specifically targeting individuals who are regarded as adults by the society to which they belong to improve their technical or professional qualifications, further develop their abilities, enrich their knowledge with the purpose to complete a level of formal education, or to acquire knowledge, skills, and competencies in a new field, or to refresh or update their knowledge in a particular field. This also includes what may be referred as to continuing education, recurrent education, or second chance education. So, we move our next heading, Now we'll see how to plan self-assessment to our target group of adults. We can categorize the method of self-assessment as formative assessments and summative assessments. Take a minute to read this article about formative and summative assessments. Read this article about formative and summative assessment and gain more knowledge about it. The difference between formative and summative assessment are the formative assessment target in small tasks and summative assessment are targets, final module competencies. Evaluate final module competencies. There is a formative versus summative assessment comparison chart for your knowledge. I like to speak about important tips to form a SOP 4. First one, questions should have an arranged difficulty level. Second one, make sure that correct answers cannot be identified easily as correct, example by length. And false answers, distractors, that means an incorrect option in a multiple choice question, should not be obviously incorrect. Next one, a question should address one single topic only. Do not ask multiple topics in a question. Next one, develop the question and correct answers first. Develop the selective distractors after that. Next one, 2 to 3 distractors are recommended. Optimally, 1 or 2 correct answers and 3 to 2 distractors. That means 4 answers in total. First, we target formative assessment. In here, there are 4 tasks to complete our target. First one, read the article about formative and summative assessment. We are already done. First, we focus formative assessment. As a rule of thumb, we should develop a minimum of 2 self-tests or each 10 minutes video instruction. There are examples inserted in here. Your task 2, read through the document self-test tool, which gives an overview of the action verbs and type of text and the suitable media for implementation. We'll see what is the self-test tool. Self-testing will play an important role in the concept of online course. The self-testing will have 3 functions. To test the achievement of the learning objectives at the end of the courses, self-testing functions as a monitoring tool to monitor the teacher's books also. Second one, the review feature for the student for each unit. Third one, a tool to get the student more actively involved into the course. The kind of testing will vary and will include following preparation test types as described in the table below. There are only 3 action terms, but you can put more action terms in here. Take sample, choose the correct feature or term, common problem type, single and multi-select checkbox problem, single multi-choice problem, drag and drop problems, image map problems. Media we can use as video, audio, text, images, joins and photos. In task 3, go through the document types of quiz sections also and make yourself familiar with the best mix which fits your course module. We'll see what are the types of questions. Quizzes are very actively and all the people like to solve these types of questions. This web page I found there are 14 types of quiz questions to use in your e-learning courses. You'll see there are so many choices are there. Multiple choice, multiple response, true or false, short answer. These are examples to develop our self-assessments. In Moodle platform, we can identify the different types of question types. Calculated multi-choice, calculated simple, drag and drop into text, drag and drop markers, drag and drop into image, description, essay. There are so many types of questions we can implement for the self-assessment. In our task 4, use a word processor and write all self-tests offline. Make sure that the self-test measures the accomplishment of the learning objects from your storyboard. Can you remember how we implement our storyboard? You may adapt the storyboard. Have a look and gain some image about storyboard, how we implement task, that means quiz, we have to develop from storyboard. This is sample storyboard. Module is Quantity Survey Practice 1. There are so many tasks developed in here. So I take one task in here from here to explain the field related to quantity survey. It's 5-minute session. Learning content is quantity survey as a profession. There are so many activities are implemented here. So we'll see how to prepare self assessment by using this task. In here, there are only 4 questions are created. Quantity survey mentioned as question. Answer 1. Financial officer in all industries, measurer, cost manager or estimator in construction projects. 10 points given for this question. If I submit the answer, 10 points are visible. This paper developed in Google format. Now we go to speak about summative assessments. Summative assessments are we create for evaluate the module final assessment. It can be contain MCQs, short answer questions and essay type questions. This is also a type of Google form. These answers scheduled to student answer as short answer text. The teacher evaluates these questions by personally. This is one of the final module evaluation form for evaluate the knowledge of module quantity surveying. There are so many questions